Your Excellency Dr. Hangchuan Narong, dear colleagues and friends, warm greetings from Shenzhen, China. This is Harry, Program Officer from the International Center for Higher Education Innovation under the auspices of UNESCO, or you can call it ICHEI. Now, I'm standing in the Mock Center of Southern University of Science and Technology, where ICHEI is located in. It's my great honor to be a presenter at the 2020 Cambodia e-learning forum. I'm going to share with you the supportive ecosystem for higher education under the new normal, sustaining the digital transformation for future teachers. Based on the statistics from UNESCO, up to October 26, the COVID-19 pandemic has affected over 200 million learners around the world, including 12.8% of total enrolled learners, with 23 countrywide closures. UNESCO actively responds the influence and provides open educational resources to global learners. Founded in 2016, UNESCO ICHEI is the world's 10th education sector UNESCO Category 2 center and China's first Category 2 center for higher education. We work collaboratively with UNESCO member states for achieving SDG 4 2030 Global Education Agenda with our four main functions as knowledge production, capacity building, technical support, and information sharing. We fully exploit the potentials of ICTs to support the expansion, improve quality, and promote equity in higher education in developing countries by drawing upon the strengths of China's massification and the lessons learned from the advancement of higher education innovation in the more developed nations of the Asia-Pacific and Africa. Cambodia is one of the earliest four project countries of ICHEI, and the other three are Pakistan, Sri Lanka, and Mongolia. Meanwhile, by the Digital Education Link, we are initiating the exchange and dialogue with more countries along the Belt and Road. The current COVID-19 pandemic has a profound impact on entire education system and accelerated the process of educational reforms globally. Online education has tremendously changed from optional to compulsory, and the priorities have shifted from advocacy and research to implement and mainstream as a solution. To address these challenges for the developing countries in Asia and Africa, capacity building is the priority. In August this year, a Memorandum of Understanding was signed by ICHEI and MOEYS, which serves as a benchmark that the higher education collaboration between China and Cambodia has stepped a new high. Based on the MOU, both sides agreed to join hands in the following scope: promoting digital teaching and learning transformation in Cambodian HEIs by jointly building a localized e-learning platform, exchanging information and lessons learned in the fields of mutual interests, sharing the resources and networks for educational purposes, organizing capacity building activities, providing the consultation expert upon the projects, conducting shared research assignments, supporting the developing digital learning guidelines or policies, conducting lectures and organizing symposia and workshops, carrying out other joint projects related to higher education innovations. ICHEI is committed to help improve ICT competency for university teachers and provide guidance for them to effectively apply the most cutting-edge technologies in teaching practice. We will not only provide support to the current dilemma of academic break, but also help them build an ecosystem
to promote the digital transformation of higher education at the institutional and national level. Smart Classroom, the International Institute of Online Education, IIoE, and capacity building are the three key components of the ecosystem. In February this year, the first ever Smart Classroom was deployed in Royal University of Phnom Penh. Equipped with advanced interactive recording and broadcasting system, the Smart Classroom can support the teachers to realize multi-cam recording, editing, and uploading courses to learning management system platform while enhancing existing blended learning modality at the institutional level. It was taken as a highlight by Cambodian national government. On February 24th, His Excellency Dr. San Vasana, Under Secretary of the State, MOEYS Cambodia, led a delegation to the Smart Classroom and mentioned that it acts as the best practice of collaborating ICT and higher education in Cambodia and a hub for teachers to improve ICT capacity by ICHEI's flagship project, International Institute of Online Education. IIoE is an open online education platform for the digital transformation of university educators, jointly launched by UNESCO ICHEI and 11 flagship ICHEI partners in Asia Pacific and Africa to enhance access to quality higher education. On December 8, 2019, RUPP, together with other 10 ICHEIs in Asia Pacific and Africa, and several Chinese companies and ICHEIs, jointly launched IOE. The IOE courses are focused on 8 frontier technologies, including cloud computing, big data, IoT, AI, blockchain, coding and software engineering, 5G, and quantum computation. With support from the Shenzhen Founding Trust, UNESCO Bangkok developed an online self-assessment tool for ICHEIs to enhance their understanding of blended learning and promote the quality of higher education in Asia Pacific. IOE also provides a quality assurance tool for institutions. The 3 dimensions of IOE competency framework for teachers include online and blended learning and teaching, ICT-enabled administration and management, emerging ICT skills in industries for higher education. As for the last part, capacity building, IOE is conducting a series of online training programs in 3 levels: elementary, intermediate, and advanced, and 3 dimensions: online and blended teaching, ICT-enabled education administration, and cutting-edge ICT knowledge and capacity. The trainees in different professionals and positions will gain the micro certificate after the training. In the first half of this year, we have organized 10 workshops in English and French, focusing on how to conduct online teaching and learning, with 2,100 participation in total. In September and October, the first big data training in general level was launched. More than 2,000 teachers from 95 countries joined the training and will receive the certificate issued by ICHEI. I'm happy to see that educators from MOEYS, RUPP, and other higher education institutions have completed the training. Recently, we are doing a new round of big data training in French, which has over 300 enrollments so far.
There is an old Chinese saying goes, "A single flower does not mean spring, but a garden is full of spring when 100 flowers bloom." ICHEI is looking forward to further strengthening the cooperation with MOEYS and more higher education institutions and organizations in Cambodia to benefit more talents with ICT. Thank you.